you're not.
No, I'm not what?
Just no, you're not.
You
Oh,
know I'm
Twitch
not
got
what?
Starburst. That's not where I'm going. I mean, I can go there, but that won't be very helpful.
I think they got rid of hosting while we weren't looking.
Hey, yep, all good. Sounds all good.
Okay. And the game audio isn't too quiet?
Nope.
Okay.
Anything, I think it's kind of loud.
Well, if anything,
But
I think you're kind of loud.
But I could hear everything, so. Like, I can hear our voices and whatever else.
Okay, then. If you say so.
I mean, if I say so. Are you gaslighting me?
No. I'm just
Are you manipulating me?
No, I'm just sure-janning you. Okay. So last time on Blaster Master Zero, Edgy Boy decided to go for a Yowie ride. Our tank grew crab legs. And our father-in-law told us to go hang out in the trash bin. Hey, Kethel. So this is the mass driver facility. If we launch G. Sophia Tenora as is, SF Air Defense would shoot us down. We need the special tag that Kane mentioned to disguise it as freight. Gotta find that disguise tag somewhere.
Sorry, I'm just running up the stream thing.
I'll give you a minute. Oh, hey, a ping! Confused reminders.
Oh no.
More Yowie adventures while we save our goof. We're saving our Guardian Force from Final Fantasy VIII?
What voice did I do for him again? I don't even remember. Did I do like a dramatic gay voice, or did I do like, oh my god?
You were doing your edgiest voice because he's the edgiest boy.
Looking at you, living your best fugitive life.
We have bigger problems. The mutants got here before us, so put your dick away. There are even some blackouts too. I bet all that polluted water is they're doing as well. Looks like it'll damage G. Sophia too, so we'd better stay out of that stuff. We barely have any supplies and gear as it is, so G. Sophia giving out now would really put us in a rough spot. Hope that doesn't happen. Foreshadowing.
That totally won't happen. How could you tell me to put my dick away? And how can you stand driving a vehicle with tires?
Maybe you think that since you're always flying around in Garuda, but vehicles usually have tires, you know? Wait a sec. With that much water, it's best if I don't use tires either. Perhaps I should use crab legs.
Ah, crabs!
Also, I'm immune to contact damage with the crabs while I have the spider legs out. Evening, Ted. Ralph.
Jim? Bob? George?
Billy, Bob, and Thornton.
Hi, Curry. You're so fat.
I hear your cat. I hear him being fat.
As you should, if he's fat. Kuro, you fat? You fat?
We love health extensions. I don't know if this game still has fall damage for the pilot, but I don't want to find out the hard way, so...
You're gonna find out the easy way.
By not finding out.
Yeah. So I'm selling some of my 3DS games. Yes. I'm selling some of my 3DS games, and I was very shocked to see that the Fantasy Life is selling for like $90 on eBay. I was like, that's crazy. So I didn't price it for that when I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. I priced it at $30 because I thought that was a fair price, and someone's actually paying the full $30. I didn't ask to like go down on that at all. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. Like $30 is a lot for an old game. And then I also sold my Animal Crossing New Horizons. I sold it for really, really cheap just because I wanted it gone. I sold it for only $30. And of course someone bought that right away because, you know.
So if you knew then what you do now, would you charge $90 for Fantasy Life?
No, I don't think I would. I may have charged like $50, but I'm okay with charging $30. It's fine. I still get my money. I still get something that I didn't have before. Fantasy Life I found was boring too. I didn't have fun with it. So if someone else is gonna enjoy it more than I did.
Yeah. So you're saying you won't be getting the new Fantasy Life?
No.
I almost said the new Final Fantasy Life, but that's not the series. They haven't done that crossover yet.
Someone also wants to buy my sticker star.
Are you going to sell it to them?
Well, yeah, if they message me back.
How much are you charging?
$15? Because it doesn't sell for that much online. I think it sells for $30. So I just did half the price. It sells on eBay. Most of the games are $10 though. Like I'm selling like my Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer for $10. I was going to sell New Leaf, but then Jolly took it. Jolly was like, no!
Yeah, this is why we have broke bitch disease, because we're too kind.
Yeah, that's what Mom said to me. She's like, you're too merciful. If it's selling for that much online, you just sell it for that price. I'm like, yeah, but... oh well.
But you're a weenie.
I should probably sell more of my games at one point that I'm not going to play again, though. I like my collections.
Yeah, that's why I tend not to sell my games too.
I'm just selling some of my 3DS games. I'm like, I will never play these. Bravely Default, I was thinking about selling, but I'm like, oh, I could probably definitely finish this. Like, I really just have to finish this at one point.
How far did you get in it?
Right, I was gonna check that. I can check that.
Off the top of your head, do you remember getting past the 4th crystal?
Bro, don't ask me. I don't remember even what that game's about. Last time I played that was probably 2020 or earlier. Let's see if it's... let's see. Bravely Default.
I definitely last played it, like, earlier than that, and I still remember why I dropped the game, so... skill issue.
Listen, I have too much stuff in my brain all the time. Give me an out. Give me an out. Where's my 3DS? Oh wait, I know where it's been. I put it back yesterday. I was like, I won't play this anytime soon. Not until at least after next month.
Not until you've got your Switch 2 and the port of it.
Wait, don't talk about Switch 2. That's gonna be quite fine. Let's see. What game do I even have in here? Oh, Fire Emblem Awakening. Right? Yeah. Which I...
yeah, because you were checking... yeah, you were trying to check your old save file, which doesn't exist anymore.
That was so sad. There is a hard mode save file there. It could have been one I started, or could have been my friend. I'm not sure.
If it's hard mode, it was definitely not you.
Wow, Mikey.
You are, by your own admission, a weenie.
Hmm. So I want to play all the Fire Emblems on hard mode eventually.
Do you?
Okay, Bravely Default. Yeah, I hate myself. Let's see, where was I to in this game? Square Enix. Summoning friends. Other players' characters can be called to assist you in the Hear Bell.
Man, remember Spot Pass features?
I was. I did not play like a lot of this at all. Apparently, I was 8 hours and 23 minutes in. I was still on chapter 1. I was level 13. Let's see what my party looks like. I also renamed all the characters, I think. I don't think I kept them with the names.
I don't think you can rename them.
Maybe I...
Their names are Tiz, Idea, Agnes, and Ring a Bell.
Yeah, I think I liked Tiz the most when I was playing it before. And then I liked Idea.
I liked Idea and Tiz. Agnes and Ring a Bell, I was more
Ring a Bell
on.
ignored the shit out of me.
Yeah.
A black mage, Tiz is a knight, Idea is a white mage, and Ring a Bell is a monk. Those are the jobs I had selected for them.
You say monk?
Monk?
Yeah, I say monk.
Interesting. Why did you stop playing this game?
There are story reasons. Let's just say the game doesn't know when to end.
Oh, so it's like Ni no Kuni or Okami. Both games that go on for so long. And they should have ended at several points in the story.
You'll see when you play through it for yourself on stream.
Friends? Wait, they're friends? Oh. I have a friend. Friend boss. Oh, guess.
I forget if there's like a space in the pause menu that tells you your current objective. Is there one of those?
Yeah, it tells me where to go.
Okay, where's it currently telling you to go?
I think, what's this now? The one from the Oasis, is it? You're the rat sneaking about this place. I have no idea what's going on.
Do you have the merchant class?
I don't think so.
Okay, you are super early then, because I forget exactly how long Chapter 1 stretches on for.
Damn, I thought I played way... Well, again, as a kid, the only game I finished as a kid was like Fire Emblem and Zelda. And Awakening was like the first Fire Emblem game I've ever finished.
And the last.
I finished Engage!
The last Fire Emblem game you ever finished.
Engage is one of my favorite games of all time. Honest to God.
I'm glad you love it that much.
From 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I've got an acquaintance in another server, and like he hated that game so much that when the rest of his friends in the server refused to like entertain his like baby ass bitching about it, he ended up leaving his own server.
My God.
Yeah, he came back to the server later, but he barely talks in it at this point.
Like that over a game.
Yeah, he is very petty about being alone in his hatred of that game.
Why does he hate it so much? What are his reasons?
Petty bullshit.
It's like the combat system is good. It's so much fun. Like the engage mechanic is amazing, and especially when Alir becomes an emblem too, we get some interesting stuff there.
Thanks for that spoiler.
Sorry for spoilers. Sorry about the spoilers in the chat.
You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
So anyway, yeah, like he like
not that bad.
He has a vendetta against the character designs. Calls them
Really?
all clowns.
design. The main characters, you know, got the edgy stuff going on, but that's fine. Love it. We love Toons. Fine. Everyone else looks fine. Ivy, I want to have her babies. Like,
I don't think she can give them to you, but okay.
oh.
Alir is the big culprit who he hates the character design for. Hortensia is another one. He actually did his own redesign of Hortensia and commissioned an emote of it.
Listen, I don't like Hortensia's design. Honestly, it's not that bad. I have seen worse. It's really not, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
I really like Alir's design though. I like both the male and female version. But I'm also like the edgy.
Yeah, his redesign took off Hortensia's cheek paint and like undid her pretzel hair, turned it into like pigtails.
Interesting. So
very petty.
Interesting. It's crazy.
He's crazy.
That is actually kind of bad. I know a lot of Fire Emblem fans didn't like the plot. But I liked it for what it was. The ending almost made me cry. I got very attached to the characters.
I do like the cast. The plot, what I've been through of it is not great, but it's not really trying to be what Three Houses was, so it's fine.
No. It's just like, here's a fun game with all your favorite Fire Emblem characters, which is what it is. It's like the essence of Fire Emblem, because it's like, oh, you got the evil dragons and fighting for friendship and hopes and whatever else.
Also, do you know,
I like it.
Do you know the thing about its internal code name?
Who? What?
The code name for the game in the files.
No.
Fire Emblem games have this internal code name that data miners find. It's whatever FE is on the periodic table of the elements. FE, like it's that number. I want to say like iron is FE iron.
Right.
Yeah. Iron number. And the count with the Engage's codename in the files is off by 1. Like it's one higher than it should be. And a lot of fans speculate that the reason for that is because there was a remake of there's a remake of Fire Emblem 4 that was either in production or finished or something, and they were sitting on it. They were planning to release it before Engage, but delayed it, and it's still delayed to this day.
It will continue to be delayed.
Yeah, it'll end up being a Switch 2 title at this point, if they eventually ever release it.
What's 4? Is that a game? No. What's the order? What's Fire Emblem 4?
Whose game did you ask it was?
Is that Ike?
No, Ike was 9 and 10.
Gotcha. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Well,
about before the GameCube era.
Yeah, Ike is 9. Micaiah is 10.
Right. Yeah.
And do you
Shadow
remember?
Dragon, or whatever the full name is 1.
Yeah. Do you remember the emblem that Lumera had?
Yeah.
Do you remember what his name was?
No.
Okay, Sigurd.
Oh, the Sigurd. I thought I thought Sigurd was from Hearts game.
No. Basically,
Okay.
basically none. Basically none of.
Again.
Basically, none of the emblems were from the same games as Marth. Like I think Celica's game. Like I think it's just Celica's game was set on like the same continent, and like Robin and Crom Awakening that's set in the far future. That's set in like a couple thousand years later. But everyone else was from their own setting.
Gotcha. Yeah, I want to play all the Fire Emblem games so I can like learn the lore, you know.
Yes, so
appreciate all of them more.
Yeah, fans also speculate that the unreleased Genealogy remake that's the title for Fire Emblem 4, Genealogy of the Holy War. They speculate
that has the green-haired Airly, right?
The what?
Genealogy? That's a green. The green-haired arrow, bow lady.
That doesn't sound familiar. Can you like send a picture of her in like stands or my DMs or something?
Hang on, I gotta get her name. Just give me a second. I only have a picture of her. Hang on.
Yeah. Ignition Spark launches a plug into the ground or walls, which sends electricity across the surface while deployed. Wait, do you mean Lynn? Lyn, the emblem that Ivy brought with her.
Yes. Genealogy of Holy War.
Okay, yeah, no, she's from Fire Emblem 7, the first one on the Game Boy Advance. And also, she's not a bow lady; she's a sword lady.
Is she a sword lady? I thought she was a bow lady. I don't know why.
They have her mainly using bow. They have her emblem mainly use bows, because most Fire Emblem protagonists are mainly sword users. So they gave so they had a lot of them use their alternate weapon type that they either don't focus on as much or only get on promotion. They had a lot of them like use those as their focus, so that the emblems wouldn't be a big sword fest.
Okay. Wait, who's from? Okay. No, I think I'm. Okay. Yes. Very good. I know Soren's from Ike's game as well.
Yeah. The only other character the only other emblem who was in Genealogy was Leaf.
Oh yes, Leaf.
Yeah, that brown haired kid.
Oh.
He's Sigurd's nephew.
Because right on radio, Leaf, little silly guy.
Yeah, so like fans speculate that the reason Lumera was using Sigurd was because Intelligent Systems had it planned out so that they would put out a Genealogy remake, and then in the game after that they would be like, hey kids, it's Sigurd, remember him? Because like Genealogy was also like pretty popular in Japan.
Right.
Anyway,
okay.
Ignition Spark launches a plug into the ground or walls, which sends electricity across the surface while deploying a shield that blocks enemy shots. Powers up when activated simultaneously with the Gaia system. And I should get my gun level back up. Luckily, there are pickups right here.
Talking about Fire Emblem.
Yeah, you weren't really distracting me. That's just a boss fight where it's kind of hard to avoid damage. But I'm always up for talking about Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy, even though I know way more about both series than you.
Yeah, you do.
Although to be fair, you know way more about like about 10 and beyond Final Fantasy. And like even like just 8 and beyond actually. Like I've only played up to I've played up to 7. I've played a little bit of 10, didn't get into it. A little bit of 12, didn't get into it. A little bit of 15, didn't get into it, and that's it for me.
See, Mikey, together though, our knowledge is complete.
Is it though?
Is it though?
Yeah, I've mentioned this YouTuber who does challenge runs of RPGs, Tantacles. One of the challenges, one of the little mini series of challenges he does is how fast can you cast X spell in every Final Fantasy game, and when you factor 16 into those runs, those like increase the runtime of those challenges considerably, because apparently 16 is really stingy about giving you the elemental spells in that game.
Interesting.
Like apparently like you get ice like near the end of the game in 16. So he was expecting that to take him like 10 hours. And it ended up taking him closer to like 12.
Yeah.
So anyway, do you remember liking what you played of Bravely Default?
Yes. I think I got stuck off. Honestly, I think that's why I stopped playing it. I really just don't remember though why I just said, I'll continue this.
I do remember distinctly why I stopped playing. Although I still do want to go back and actually finish it someday.
I will. I have another Fire Emblem question here. You're gonna hate me.
Okay, but before you ask your Fire Emblem question, I will just say, did you say you would like to stream Bravely Default?
Yes.
Okay. Before you let me know when you do want to do that, because before you stream Bravely Default, I will stream Final Fantasy V for you, and you will say, oh, this is suddenly very familiar.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that won't be until I get Switch 2 at least, so that will be for a while.
You could you know, use your totally legitimate 3DS.
You're right. I could. It will be interesting though. I have other games I want to play.
Yeah, I figured. So what's your Fire Emblem question that's gonna make me hate you?
It's not gonna make me hate me. It's just I'm asking another question about Fire Emblem. So the game that's just called Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance, what number is that?
7.
That's 7. Okay.
Yeah, and do you remember Roy from Smash Bros?
Roy, I do. I thought Roy and Leaf are from the same game. We don't. I'm gonna learn. Who's from all this. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Leaf debuted in 4, but the game after that, 5, was actually a solo game for him. And Roy's game is the one right after that. And also, Fire Emblem 7 is a prequel about Roy's dad. And also, Lynn is from that game, but she wasn't in Roy's game. She was made up just for Eliwood's game. Yeah, so the series is the series order goes Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, Gaiden, Mystery of the Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War, Thracia 776, the Binding Blade, Blazing Sword, which is the subtitle for Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Sacred Stones, and then Path of Radiance, then Radiant Dawn, then Shadow Dragon for the DS, New Mystery of the Emblem. Those were remakes.
The remake. Yeah, I was looking at the remake. Right?
Shadow Dragon and New Mystery are remakes of Marth's games. And then there's Awakening. And then it's no Fates. Yeah, Fates. Fates. Then Shadows of Valentia.
What's that one?
The one you called Echoes.
Oh. Isn't that one a remake too?
Yeah, that's a remake of Gaiden. Yeah, so then Echoes, like Shadows of Valentia, and after that is Three Houses, and then after that is Engage. Although according to the internal numbering of the series, it goes Three Houses, then the Genealogy remake that hasn't come out yet, then Engage.
What about Three Hopes? Was that? I know Three Hopes is like a Warriors game, and then there's like actual Fire Emblem Warriors.
Well, no, you got it backwards. There's Vanilla Fire Emblem Warriors, then Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes.
Sorry.
And as you can imagine, the Warrior spin-offs aren't part of the numbering.
Right, of course. Fire Emblem.
We do love that series.
Yes. I must play more of the game so I can know all the lore. I do want to finish Ice games, but my sibling
Your sibling hates video games.
My sibling hates video games, so.
Oh my god.
My sibling just like refused to play it, so I had to actually play it, and I mean, I was playing it, but I was just like, it was just on their phone the whole time. I was like, okay.
So, I wonder if it's video games they hate or just spending time with you.
I think it's me.
It's probably you. You should confront them about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, save point. I wonder if that means something's about to happen.
Nah. Something happened in a video game that's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Warning. The hostility of Bullet Con-I.
Oh my gosh, something happened.
It's moving along the wall with the rising containers. Maybe I can use the wall to my advantage as well?
Sure you can. This wall isn't perfect.
So, I think you mentioned before you don't actually remember how far you got in Ike's games.
In Ice games, I can check. If I remember, I was on chapter
1?
4? No, I was definitely past chapter 1. I think. telling lies. I don't know how far I finished the game unless I finish it to completion.
Anti-SF ammo. Consumes main SP. Fires powerful penetrating shots. Especially effective on SF drones and machine-type enemies. This is a super good ammo type.
Okay, hang on. Does Dolphin even open up anymore? Oh, it does. Try to read for invalid to whatever things. Go away. No. Yes. Okay. I don't remember how to do any of this. Okay.
Are you struggling with loading a save file?
I'm struggling with loading and just I don't even know where my games are to. Oh, wait.
So your dolphin doesn't do the thing.
GameCube games.
Okay, so your dolphin doesn't do the thing where you just have where it just has like a list of icons with all your GameCube games.
I used to do it. Where's this too? Oh my god, no thanks. Stop, leave me alone. It's not. I got Wind Waker, which doesn't have a file in it. I got 3. Oh my gosh, laptop, stop opening up everything. I know I just gave you an update. Please leave the fuck alone.
You have what? You have Wind Waker and what 3?
Resident Evil 3.
Oh, Resident Evil.
Evil.
3.
Okay, it's gonna be fun to try and find.
I should set a different thing to ZR. Yeah, that'll do. So are you about to tell me that you misplaced your Path of Radiance?
Hope not. Oh, there it is. Open. Oh, that's why. It must have been off, like, on the cloud, rather than on my laptop.
So you don't have a save file?
We'll find out now. I should have kept my save file. I have no idea. It's low. I have to re-download the ROM itself.
You mean your totally legitimate GameCube copy?
Yeah. No, my GameCube has to load it in. Yeah, I feel like I like watching Blaster Master Zero, but I feel like I get so frustrated with it. Or playing it myself.
It can be frustrating.
I'm also really bad at older games.
Although this game is not that old, it's from well, it doesn't say on here, and I'd have to close the game to open the eShop, but
Hang on, I'll look.
But yeah, the first Blaster Master Zero was like the launch year of the Switch, so
Really?
yeah.
Speed 50% on Blaster Master Zero.
Yeah, I also
$9.
I just remember these all three of these games are also on Steam.
Pretty cheap right now. $6. It doesn't tell me when it's, so what the hell?
Google
What,
Blaster
right now?
Master 03 release date.
Oh yeah, okay, it's not that. Well, 3 is from 2021. It's really not that old.
Told you. Although it is a sequel to a soft reboot of an NES game, so I get why you call it an older game.
I'm sorry
It's because you're a
for
baby.
insulting it like this. Just a baby. I'm just a baby.
You're just a little baby.
Oh, 7Z, is that gonna open? I don't know. What's a zip file though still, right? Without 7Z.
Spinning reflector.
Let's head for the masked driver. Gotta find that disguise tag too.
No.
The spinning reflector is a blast counter that reflects enemy shots. It adds an effect during the spin dash that reflects shots. However, it's incapable of reflecting certain projectiles. I'd look pretty silly if I got hit even though I used the reflector.
Yeah, I dig that.
Why are you gay?
Interesting. Dolphin just kicked me out completely.
Did it kick you out or did it
Well, I guess I'm
crash?
not. I'm decided. Stop giving me errors now. Are we downloading? Is it there over again? Oh, great. So, I heard they treated you like some big boy on Earth. Man, that really grinds my gears. My groins.
Does it? It's not like people were praising me left and right. It's artificial genius anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal.
Get a load of this guy. Artificial? Are you trying to act all humble?
No, I was a genetically modified lab baby, so I don't have parents. Normally, if a kid gets praised for their talents, their parents, their family, feel a sense of pride, right? I don't have any parents or family to speak of, so even if somebody calls me a genius, there's nobody around me to care. That's why I always admired people with families. I guess you could say that I was jealous too. When I chased Fred underground and left for space to save Eve, maybe I was chasing after that family I always wanted. Edgy ellipsis noise.
Fuck me. Do you always go around telling your little stories to people who lost everything, everyone they cared for when the plan was destroyed? You really do grind my gears, boy genius.
You're the one who brought it up.
Just fuck already.
Do it, do it.
The anti-Sophia Force ammo is a shot type for G Sophia's main cannon. The shots have high penetration and speed and can snipe faraway enemies. It works best on mechanical enemies with tough armor. Just as the name implies, it should work well on Sophia Force drones. Ignition Spark is a sub-weapon that unleashes lightning. It launches a plug into a wall or the ground, which then deploys a magnetic shield that will block certain enemy shots. It fires electric shots along the terrain when it deploys, so it's useful for attacking enemies hiding in nooks and crannies. Where do I do? There do I go?
Where do I go?
Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Oh.
Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, okay. This has not crashed us that way before.
What did you do to your laptop to make it this hostile to dolphins?
No. Oh. Oh, of course you're not going to be able to open that. I have the document. Use it.
Oh, right. That's how I get through. I've yucked myself up.
How are we going to working before? I mean, I've given up. I've given up. It was on chapter something or other.
Chapter 1, got it.
No, it was definitely further. I can't get it loading in again. Something, why are you killing me? Well, can I look at memory card? I'm not gonna. Wait, I have another dolphin, don't I?
Gee, Starburst, how come your mom lets you have 2 dolphins?
Please. It's not on the cloud.
Sorry. Did I fuck myself again? I may have.
Oh my gosh. Oh. That don't work though because I don't have my buttons big.
You could remap the
loaded
buttons
in.
real quick.
Nope. How do I even do this? Right here. YouTube. Nope. General. Where do I remap buttons to? Okay. Movie. I was gonna crash.
You're gonna crash.
Yeah. This is too much for me, it says. Dolphin, at one point you did work. Dolphin does crash a lot though, it's pretty bad.
I have barely ever had a crash on me.
Maybe I just don't have it set up properly, it's also very possible.
Do you have it set to like auto update?
It is at 5.0, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be on.
Let me open mine real quick. I'm on 2503. Oh, there's a new update, and fuck off, Discord overlay! Dolphin 2506 Alpha is available for download. You are running 2503. Would you like to update? Yeah, sure. Install update.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay.
That's very mean.
Let's not crash.
Let's crash.
I'm just gonna start from the beginning, I think, with this. Well, this could be working. It makes me plug it in slowly. Why is this not? Controller 1. Gosh, please, I just ask you, do not do it.
Ooh, there's stuff to be had here. What's through here? Oh, great, one of these. Everybody loves these.
Yay! Oh god.
Oh.
That's really warm. This is very bright and colorful.
These rooms, yeah. Super dimensional space is very vibrant. I still just have the one sub weapon for Jason. There we go. More sub SP.
I was on chapter 6. 2 hours and 46 minutes and 19 seconds.
Huh. That's further than I was expecting.
A brief diversion. And then the crash. If I ever watched Stream Dolphin, I gotta figure out why he crashed. Honestly, I think it's all of its assets also just aren't there because some of them are undownloaded, some of these get re-downloaded.
So you think oppression still would solve it?
I think it would definitely solve a lot of the problems with it. But I have to delete it completely. I'll do that next time I want to stream a GameCube or Wii game.
And when will that be?
I don't know. The next games I'm playing are gonna be on Steam.
And that'll have you steaming.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, but it's wordplay. Shh.
Shut up.
Main SP up. Oh, did not mean to go back through there. My Dolphin updater is still updating.
Forever.
Unchained Defector. Deploys a field that force targets the enemies for blast counters. Can extend operation time limits in superdimensional space. I don't actually believe the time limit in superdimensional space actually exists, because I have never run into it, and I've played through this game like 3 times.
The Unchained Effector is a deployable sub-weapon. It sets up a special field at my feet which targets any enemies inside for blast counters. In superdimensional space, it can temporarily lighten the burden on my Axel charger and extend its time limit. Unlike my other sub-weapons, it will drain my stocks while it's activated. Gotta make sure I'm paying attention while I'm using it. Or just not use it, because I don't need it.
Oh, no, that is not the map button. Ooh, more goodies to get.
Ooh, more goodies. Yay.
We like goodies.
Goodies are what one would say good.
If one wanted to be cliche about it.
I want to be cliche. I was cliche once.
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens.
Room where it happens.
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens.
I think like he may like that music a little bit.
I just might. I just might. Also, I dig on you a lot for being unobservant in like video games, but like I'm reading comments on YouTube videos about Hamilton, and I'm learning things that I never noticed, like the fact that Thomas Jefferson and Lafayette were played by the same actor.
That's interesting.
Yeah, also Hamilton's mistress was played by the third Schuyler sister, Peggy, the one who basically disappeared after her first song. And,
all very interesting things, yeah.
Yeah. Also, in King George's first song, he spits on the line, "No, don't change the subject."
Oh, right, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at all until people started making jokes about the first 2 rows of the theater being the splash zone.
The splash zone. Oh god.
Spin Balancer. Darkness is a very annoying stage gimmick.
Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The extender increases the max stock of the blast launcher. So now I can hold 15 grenades instead of 10.
Oh, yay.
And I still don't think I've even used 10 in this game. Ow. Alright, let's see how this works. Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh, there's a ladder. Never mind. Hate retracted.
Hey, a little less.
Thanks, I hate it. What am I supposed to do here? I don't think Pilot Jason's shots would like light up the room.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, they do not. Do I like throw that down and then come back and now a thing? No. And now I'm fucked. Oh wait, I keep forgetting the Fred button. So I wasn't hosed earlier. Okay, Fred button does not work here. And fall damage still exists for in this game. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Ow.
Alrighty, Cronky. Cronky? Crikey? Crikey?
Crikey.
Crikey.
Oh. That's maddening. Is the way clear now? Yes, it is.
Good, good.
Is this thing part of the facility's defense system? It looks similar to a boss mutant I fought on Earth, but it's not giving off a mutant signal. If it's going to attack, then it's probably a Sophia Force mech. Looks like it's also managing the installation's computer system. Once I defeat and analyze it, we just might be able to find that tag.
Warning,
Oh
the hostility of
my.
the Iron Firewall. Adminator Z21. Its attacks change depending on the height of the main body. I just need to keep my cool and read its patterns. Man, remember how this boss had 3 health bars?
Yes,
Remember when that boss was alive?
yes. Already dead.
Disguise tag. A tag that allows G Sophia SV to pose as normal cargo.
Alright, with this we can use the Mass Effect driver.
Let's put it to good use and make our way to Nora.
Oh,
Morning, Ted. Morning, Ralph. Morning, Sam.
Leibniz, have you ever ridden a cargo specialized mass driver?
what do you think? Are you brain dead or something?
Yes. Oh, yeah, of course not. It doesn't normally take passengers. G. Sophia's armor can handle it, but it's probably quite a shock.
Tell me, I was already looking forward to seeing. Like, what you look like as a pancake. Oh my.
That's what I get for expressing even a shred of concern.
Okay, we're ready for launch. Here we go!
Well, I just made a bad financial decision. Anyway,
What was it?
not telling you.
Is it the game you're going to stream next?
No, the game I'm streaming next is Amori, and I got that a while ago.
Okay.
It is a game I will be streaming very soon.
Okay. Is it a Switch 2?
No, I'm not that crazy. I don't have
Okay.
that money.
Okay. Would you like to know what my bad financial decision of the day was?
What?
Buying the Stellar Blade DLC that just came out.
What can you do?
You can tell me what you just bought.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection.
And why is that a bad financial decision?
Because it was like $41.
Wow, I'm surprised you didn't wait for a sale.
That was the sale.
Oh wow, that was the sale?
Turn off, yeah. That's all it's been for months now.
Game prices are too high.
It's fine.
What would have cost you more, buying that or buying all 3 of the Blaster Master Zero games on Steam?
I think that did cost me more than the Blaster Master Zero games would have.
We somehow managed to safely make it off planet Sophia. If we stay on the freight route, we should arrive on Nora.
Ribbit. Whee! Up and then down. You're up and you're down. You're down. That's probably some pop song or something.
Up and you're down, you're in and you're out. Wrong when it's right, black and it's white. We fight, we wake up, we kiss, we make up. Oh, you really want to say no? You really got to know. Hot and Cold by Katy Perry.
Oh, okay. Who's Katie Farrell?
I don't know. Who are you?
I love how you don't take my bait anymore.
I know what you're for, Mikey.
I'm commit to the bit. Ooh, I used up all my... And I'm dead. Alright, let's try that again. In my new blue suit. Which color do you think looks better on Jason, the red or the blue?
I like blue.
I think the red suit looks better.
Well, your opinion is invalid, so there.
Oh yeah? Well, your mother.
I love my mother.
I love your mother too.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just do that before? I'm honestly not sure why the game keeps giving me the option to bail between rooms, because like I might as well keep going all the way. I don't quite remember when I picked this up, but I've gained the ability that my dash now deflects bullets, which is nice.
Very good.
Imagine being able to run so fast that bullets just bounce off you.
That is kind of crazy.
You know what else is kind of crazy?
My face.
I was gonna say your mom, but yeah, that works too. U Extender increases the max stock of the Unchained Effector that you haven't used.
Yay!
Warning. Vivid Sensor increases the detection capabilities of the blast counter. While equipped, increases the timing window and efficiency of blast counters, but slightly decreases their power.
Ooh, very new.
Wait, decreased power? No thanks.
No way! I don't know why that came to me.
Because the Magic School Bus was a great cartoon?
You're right.
Oh, fuck, I missed another tunnel. Ow. Well, let's go again. Oh, I literally can't? Well, what if I do this? Fuck, I missed it again. Ow. Alright, round 3. Oh wait, I can just teleport to here. That's handy. Thank you, Inti Creates. Yeah, I'm just gonna tank the damage. Went to all that trouble and their power-ups that I can't get without injuring myself. Never mind. Ow. What happens if I... Oop. Now I'm driving into oncoming traffic. And I don't think that's how you pass your driver's test.
Yeah. I passed it. I think it is, actually.
Oh, well, you're the authority, so... how many points is each pedestrian you hit worth?
Depends on how old the pedestrian is.
Baby stroller. With baby in it.
I think that's a good 50 points there.
Avoiding damages for suckers. Okay, that wasn't worth anything. Ow. Oh hey, the health came back. Warning. Hostility of Cirque SP-1000. Remember this guy? I already fought this battle before. I'll finish this right now.
Right now.
It lasted a little bit longer the first time. 9 Shredder deploys a set of spinning blades. Deploys a set of spinning blades. Can be combined with the Turbo Whip and Rushing Attacker. That is not the button. No. 9 Shredder.
Jennifer's on the satellite Nora. She can analyze Eve's Dina for us.
Dina.
The 9 Shredder subweapon deploys a set of rotating blades around me. It should pair well with close-range weapons like the Turbo Whip and Rushing Attacker.
Hang on, that... You just said it. I was only half listening.
Which Final Fantasy
11?
game is it? Incorrect.
I is 11.
Correct.
IX. Nine.
Correct.
9. Now there's a name that makes me feel like garbage when I hear it. Like, starts up out of nowhere and suddenly wear on my psyche.
Say what now? I have no idea what you're on about, but rest assured, this subweapon doesn't have any features like that.
I'm pretty sure that's another reference to Gunvolt. I should stream more. I should stream the Mega Man games again, or I mean, go back to streaming them.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I'm noticing for the first time ever when you hover as Jason, the thrusters make a sound effect. It's very slight, so it gets lost in the music easily, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Does this game let me tweak the volume? No. This is not one of those games where I can tweak the sound effect volume and the music volume separately. Look at that.
Wow. Adorable. Intruder alert! Take this! Hyper shot!
What?
That was just a warning shot!
Is this girl the one Kane told us about?
Excuse me. Is your name, Jennifer?
Ava! See my mom? Ava? Ava?
Ava.
Ava, okay, that was right then.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Mm-hmm. Mom! There's a visitor for you!
Okay, do you see that photo above Ava?
Yes.
Like above her sprite?
Yes.
Yeah, those are the chibi, those are the chibi face sprites that you saw in the end credits of Metafight, the Famicom game that Blaster Master was based on.
Right.
Right, of course. I was surprised there for a moment.
So, you must be Jennifer?
No. Fuck you.
Would you say that Jennifer is a MILF?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, that's right. I'm Jennifer Gardner.
Certified MILF.
Certified male. Kane told me all about you. You must be tuckered out after all that. I don't mean to rush you, but could you give me that Dina sample? With Eve's signal?
Oh, sure. Here it is.
Thank you. I'll start analyzing this right away.
Also note that Eve's little sister also has a cat theme with her headband.
Of course. I want to contact King too, so hold tight for just a bit. Yes, Mommy.
You're playing a lot of characters in this scene.
Sorry for the wait. King, can you hear me? Yeah, loud and clear. I have the results here. Unfortunately, they're still preliminary, so I can't draw any solid conclusions, but
Can you draw a cat at least?
yes, I can draw at least one cat. It seems Lucy's guess was correct. This Dina was very likely belongs to Eve.
Skill issue. I can draw at least 5 cats.
One of
What?
that. Jennifer, how could a dinoid like Eve have DNA?
What's DNA?
Dina! My bad. Eve was corrupted by the mutant cells she encountered on Earth. She overcame her ordeal as a result of their battles in super-dimensional space. Do I have that right, Jason?
Oh yeah, that's right. It really seemed like she was cured.
It's merely a hypothesis, but perhaps Eve's body overcame the mutant corruption by changing into an organic life form. Organic life form? So that doll turned into a real girl, huh? That one puppet. You're talking about other people, don't you? Look at that book that. Hey, good for her, right? She's finally human. Transformed from a dinoid to an organic life form. It was because of the mutant cells, which means
Eve is a robot!
my hypothesis is correct. She's likely more mutant than human.
Eve? A mutant? You can't be serious! I fucked a mutant?
Ah, fuck! I recall the essence detected mutant signals from her, which is why they regard her as such a major threat. It's getting harder to believe that Eve has nothing to do with this new mutant threat that is unfolding. Dimensional ruptures are likely connected as well. Her disappearance could be the result of her traveling through one of those ruptures. If she is still in superdimensional space, her transformation could still be ongoing. Those reversal forces in superdimensional space could further alter her DNA structure and transform her into something else entirely. If that happens, she may never be able to return to normal space. We may not have much time left before that happens. We don't know that for sure yet. Stop being so negative, please. Still, time is of the essence here. Jason, you won't like what I'm about to say. I'm very pessimistic,
Boogers.
you know.
Jason, you won't like what I'm about to say. Boogers. And also,
Boogers. If this hypothesis is substantiated, the SF will almost certainly call down the order for Eve's destruction. Even so, it will be very tough to find her in super-dimensional space. And a lot of prep is required before undertaking such a dangerous mission. It may not be immediately after the order comes down, but anyone who is aiding Eve at that time will become a high-priority target.
With the VRV system Eve left for me, I should be able to find her. If I can stop her transformation, there's no reason to destroy her.
Plus, you're totally right. It's all so easy to say at least.
What's your problem?
These cells can be suppressed with soap in them?
Sophinium.
Sophinium? The source of Sophia's energy. However, the effect is only temporary.
I didn't have a single doubt when I left Earth with Eve and G. Sophia that somehow on planet Sophia there would be a way to save Eve.
Sophia's current technology has no way to fully neutralize mutant cells.
In the end, even Sophia had no way to stop the mutant corruption.
Alright, what should we do then?
Even if you manage to find Eve, there's nothing more we can do.
No, that can't be!
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be a boy genius.
Leibniz?
Entire planet that is poisonous to the mutants?
Poisonous planet? Oh! Now I remember. Stronga!
We came across the planet Stronga during our journey to Sophia. The weird environment and wildlife overpowered the mutants there.
We may be able to do something with the plant life on Stronga.
Plant life? That's a little hard to believe.
But it's the only lead we have. Thank you, Leibniz.
Hey, I don't want to see her die. I still want to see that and your dick.
Even so, I owe you one. Let's get ready to go, Leibniz.
I don't want to go back there. I've only got bad memories of that place. You should take this with you.
Aqua Shift transforms the MA into a quasi-fluid before rushing forward. While transformed, the MA can pass through certain walls and fences. Tap the sub-weapon button repeatedly to maintain speed.
Aqua Shift, an MA sub-weapon?
It turns the MA into a quasi-filled and fluid and shifts its gravity vector to perform a swift burst of acceleration. It will allow you to travel through thin lattice-shaped walls and fences. Besides, you'll probably need it to get off of Nora. It was originally developed for another MA, Andrea, but fortunately it wasn't finished in time. You're trying so hard to save Eve, so I thought you should have it.
Thank you, Jennifer. I'll bring her back for sure.
Oh hey, Sub-SP. Oh hey, Life
And
Energy
then
Guard.
we die.
Oh hey, the map.
Map?
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
I have no time for chit-chat. I gotta keep going. I have no time for chit-chat. I gotta keep going. So since you're kinda like Eve's mother, should I call you Mom? No? Okay.
Yes. Call me Mommy. Homing missile! Fire!
Whoa! Another warning shot, huh?
In what way is a homing missile a warning shot, you dumbass? Ava, be nice. I'm sorry. I hope she didn't bother. One more. Hope she didn't bother you, Jason. Can't always teach her this stuff.
Wow, you sounded really young for a second there, Jennifer.
Sorry, I regressed for a second. Whenever he's around.
She's got promise as an MA pilot.
That's right. Ava is Jennifer and Kane's real daughter. I guess that makes her something like a little sister to Eve.
Wait, were you surprised, Jason? Daddy taught me that! That homing missiles go whoosh! But sometimes they don't hit their target.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They still miss sometimes, even though they're homing.
Yeah, sorry about that. I know homing missiles should always hit. But when you have designed missiles to track an enemy has existed, and only recently discovered that's what happens. It's been 10 years though, so it really should be updated by now. Oh, Dad told me about Thunderbreak too. He said even when you find a spot to do a big old zap, where you wanted to. Alright, Ava. That's enough about that.
You can tell these are like ongoing arguments that Kane and Jennifer have had.
Yeah.
Kane sure is teaching her some strange stuff. Ava, aren't you lonely living so far away from your dad?
I'm fine. We're always together because we're family.
That's right. Of course you are. Sorry for the weird question, Ava.
Honey? Really, Jason?
So yeah, I think I mentioned before, Ava was the in the original game, Kane was the protagonist. He was the pilot of Metal Attacker, and Jennifer was the scientist who designed it and the weapons. So like, so that little conversation there was projecting common player complaints about the weapons in the original game onto Kane and onto Kane through Ava, and so like yeah, so you can tell that this is definitely something that Kane and Jennifer have had arguments about in the past.
Hey, what's up with Garuda? The SF guy after shooting it down, right? Hey, I heard it was to be scrapped after being analyzed. Actually, Garuda's original developers, Delta Team, took it back for themselves without permission.
Hell yeah, fuck the police.
Seems like they're quite fond of it, and we're planning on making it so that the SF will never pull this off again, or so they say. The anime development team should be long disbanded. Makes me wonder what they're really up to after a stunt like that. In any case, Garuda may still be around somewhere, but I don't know of any way to get it back to you at this point. Oh, well, whatever. Just tell those Delta Team punks one thing. Put a damn control stick! How am I supposed to fly with a wheel? No. Or yes! About the VRV system, I warned you about before. But you haven't been abusing it, have you?
No.
No.
Why are you so worried about it? What are you, a cop?
A system of travel amongst other dimensions is beyond the current technological capabilities of this planet. Hard to believe that Eve was even able to create such a system.
I'm not abusing it exactly. I usually don't have a
Sounds like
choice.
abusing it to me, son.
I usually don't have a choice but to use it to overcome many of the obstacles I've encountered. The superdimensional environment is extremely harsh. but lately I feel like I'm slowly becoming used to it. I'll be fine.
Disappointed dad noises.
I have no choice but to rely on this power if I'm gonna save Eve. I should check the subscreen map. I'll be able to find my target there.
Hello? Are you not going to tell me about the Aqua Shift?
I should listen to this gear breakdown Jennifer sent me.
The Aqua Shift is a sub-weapon used primarily for movement. It was originally intended to be outfitted to MAO2 Andrea. Unfortunately, we ran into issues and it wasn't finished in time. When I was analyzing G Sophia, I saw footage of Andrea's final moments in the long death. I wonder if things would have turned out differently if Andrea had it. There is no use thinking about it now, though. Oh jeez, I was in the middle of an explanation. Right, so... It transforms the MA into a quasi-fluid and shifts its gravity vector forward into a burst of flowing acceleration. It's similar in function to the burn spark that G Sophia had before. However, due to its fluid form, it doesn't deal damage to enemies. On the other hand, it does let you avoid damage at the time. Fluid form lets you pass through chain fences and down narrow paths as well. Also, any contact with electricity will electrify the fluid form. Maybe you could make good use of that somehow.
Did not mean to go back out. Let me back in.
Let me in! Let me in!
I've got the map for this part, so yeah, just keep going down. Except I can't go down. Can I go left? Or no, this is right. More health, more sub SP. More warnings. Even more spin balancing. We love to see it.
Me too.
We need to take the dimensional tunnel near here to get to Stranga. However, it looks like a swarm of wormholes appeared near the tunnel. Geez, things like this always happen when we're short on time.
Oh man, does that mean we'll be late? Stronger. Really contain my sorrow.
This guy really doesn't want to go to Stranga, huh? What exactly happened to you back there, Leibniz?
We're even getting signals from a dimensional rupture in the box. Oh, I love it! It's going to be perfect! Perfectly!
Boss mutant, huh? The wormholes and ruptures might be its doing. We don't want to get attacked while we're inside the tunnel. I'll need to defeat that boss first, just to be safe.
Ribbit.
Oh, lame. Your positive attitude is positively nauseating.
I get it.
And this is going to be a bitch and a half, so we are... save current progress. And we're after the 2-hour mark anyway, so... That's going to be it for tonight, Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel tomorrow.
Yes, sorry, Bob.
Starburst channel tomorrow for more Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore. And then come back here on Saturday.
Oui.
Come back here on Saturday for more Blaster Master 03. And I just realized we're both streaming Switch games at the same time. How often does that happen?
Well, not very often.
And on that note, and on that note, that's gonna be it for tonight, Twitch chat. Night. Love y'all. Bye.
Twitch chat. Bye.